SayItInACard.com is an online greeting card company that delivers right to your front door. Visit our website, www.sayItInACard.com. You can read the cards, order the cards, and we ship them directly to you. If you feel it, we say it in a card. We have breakup cards, troubled relationship cards, troubled friendship cards, and of course all of the traditional cards as well, from birthday to Mother's Day. So again, visit us at www.sayItInACard.com. Free shipping for a limited time. I was involved briefly with a married man who believed he had the courage to leave his wife to be with me and to live his truth. This isn't the typical story of a married man promising to leave his wife for a secret lover. Rather, this is a story in part about a gay man who knew he was gay before he got married, but chose to marry a woman because he didn't know how to break free. Rocky and I met on a gay social media site 3 months after I returned to the East Coast to live, and just 11 months after he was married. At the time we met, he was living and working in Dubai as a contractor for the government on a military base, while his wife was stationed in Tallahassee, Florida, where they had a home. In one of the first messages he sent me, Rocky shared that he was married, but that he had regrets. He explained that he had come out to his mother and siblings when he was 18 years old. He sat them. To listen to more of One Thing for Certain, Two Things for Sure, a memoir continued, visit audible.com.
Come on out. Come on out. Craig, come the fuck on out. You came through with this goddamn book. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't read no damn book in I don't know how long, but somehow Craig turned a ratchet bitch into a reader, bitch. Damn, my tongue real slippery. Bitch can't even talk, but bitch, I can read. Come on out. Anyway, by the time I got done with this damn book, bitch, I felt like I need to go sit on my back porch and smoke me a long cigarette while wearing a old nasty Caucasian damn witness protection wig, bitch. When I tell you he dropping 10 here, he talk about Tyler Perry, Brandy, bitch. Oh, girl, this book had my coochie on hard, had my coochie lips on blue, had me hot and moist like a KFC biscuit, bitch. Oh, Jesus, girl. By the time I got done, y'all, I felt like a boss, bitch. You made me want to go out and do things with my goddamn life, bitch. He talk about damn heartbreak, everything, girl. Come on now. I was on an emotional roller coaster, Craig. Come on out. Jesus.
Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is So Much to Say YouTube TV. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. So Much to Say YouTube TV is the place that you come to learn and grow, because we discuss socially relevant things mixed with a splash of humor. If you know you have tissue paper feelings, this probably isn't the channel for you. However, since you're here, I just need for you to do two things. Hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and turn on that little bell so that you get the notification every single time that I go live or upload something new. I'll see you soon. Bye.
What's up, y'all? Your boy is back. Guess what, y'all? I am coming back to your TV screen, your computer screen, or whatever goddamn screen you be watching me on. Make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Real Keon Stafford. Cause baby, I got some old nasty exclusive content coming for y'all this year, baby. So make sure you catch me live weekly. That's 9 p.m. weekly, y'all. So hit that like, hit that share, and hit that subscribe button. All at The Real Keon Stafford. And while you at it, follow me on all social platforms at The Real Keon Stafford. Like I said again, your boy is back. So y'all know when y'all with me, we gonna laugh, cry, talk shit, and have some fun. So see y'all soon. Bye.
I'm here, right? Bitch, you was late. No, I was not late. You was. I was. George opened the door for me. You were in the shower.
Okay, but that don't matter.
So it does matter.
Well, girl, I was still ready. By the time you went live.
No, you weren't.
Girl, give me the drink.
Here. No, you wasn't ready.
Don't start your
You
shit
calling
now.
me talking about bring your computer?
No,
You need to get a new computer.
Okay, well, girl, it's working, right?
What you mixing this with?
Shit, give me this.
It's got static. I heard buzzing earlier. You talking about what buzzing? What buzzing?
I don't hear no buzzing.
Well, it was buzzing. What you drinking with this? Hell.
Bitch, I
Don't be
know
mad
I
with me.
first.
And you calling me talking about bring your computer. Girl, if your computer ain't working, you just need to come to my house.
But bitch, I wasn't finna drive all the way out there.
Well, girl, then you need to get a new computer.
Okay.
She got all these lights and backgrounds and all this other stuff. The girl thing phone it ain't working.
Good. You done?
You finished when you done.
You finished or you done?
We supposed to be talking about Monique and DL Hughley arguing here. No, she got me racing up here in the tower. Look, you see how it's dragging?
You done? Girl, you died.
I already gave you the ice. Where you really going now? I told you it was
But
buzzing.
y'all hear it now, it's still buzzing. Could y'all hear it now? Is it bad?
Girl, you got people thinking they hearing about to go out.
Child.
Francine Edwards said this is her first live chat. She done came into this ghetto food. Oh my God.
They say it's much better now. Child, no. So let me say this. This bitch came over here and got mad because girl, she don't know how to work a regular fucking laptop.
I don't know how to work a PC.
Oh well, whatever, girl.
Especially one that came from the pawn shop.
Oh well, girl. Give me here.
I mean, she got all these computers and shit, screens. And
Okay,
monitors.
girl, you done? Shit, you done?
I'm trying to get over here. She calling up on time. Can you bring your laptop?
Well, bitch, because I ain't want to hear your motherfucking mouth tonight. So, girl, that's fine, bitch.
Well, you knew you should have warmed up the computer when you
well,
came
girl,
to
ain't
work.
it's going? Ain't it's going?
Finally,
Bitch.
30 minutes into.
Well, girl, next time we'll do virtual. How about that? From now on, we'll do virtual, bitch.
Girl, we ain't got to do it at all. I mean,
Okay, well, girl,
she talking some motherfucking virtual.
bitch.
So don't be mad with me because your computer ain't working.
Well, girl, and can't you hear?
I get
Can't
to the
you
house.
see?
George opens the door. This bitch in the shower.
Okay, so what that mean, Craig?
Right? You couldn't have showered after?
No.
You should have been getting all this together instead
Well,
of being in
bitch,
the
I was
shower.
cooking for my man and cooking for my
Okay, you
household.
cooked, but then you got in the shower. You
Okay.
could have came down here if you cooked.
Well, nope. Bitch.
I'm in here in gym clothes.
Okay, well, bitch.
I ain't showered.
Then we
before
start
I
the
came.
live on time.
How we start on time?
Well,
bitch?
bitch, because we said 9 o'clock and you pushed it to 9:10 because you was running late.
Okay.
Oh,
but-
okay.
But that
Okay.
gave you extra time. So you still should have been ready.
They
when I
gave me
got
extra
here.
time to get my nigga food ready and get my food ready before you.
Your
got
food was ready. The point is you got in the shower. Were you cooking in the shower?
here. No.
Oh,
Here you
okay. Well, the food was ready.
go. Bro, you want to do the live or not,
We doing the live.
bitch? Because I ain't got time to argue with.
All
no
right,
old
well,
ass
don't be
queen.
giving me. If you cooked in my goddamn house and I'm in the shower,
Well, girl, because
you
you,
can be complaining.
always, when I get to your house, you don't never have shit ready
I
anyway.
ain't never in no shower.
Okay, well, Craig, calm
When
down.
do you see me in the shower?
Okay, well, bitch, I got in the shower real quick because I ain't know.
You
Because
coulda
it sound-
showered after.
It sounded
It
like
was
you
not
just
that
left
urgent.
your house when I called you. You want a little lime in your drink, bitch?
What is this juice?
That's pineapple mango.
No. Thank you. Good day, thinkers. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig TheWriter Stewart. Oh, okay, bitch Casper. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between.
Start over, take two, bitch. Because girl, I had to almost blanked out real quick, girl. You know I'm missing some screws in the back, girl. Let's go. Start over.
Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig TheWriter Stewart.
And I'm Keon Stafford. Keon Lady Stafford.
Thank you. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between.
Bitch, I'd have had a
Yo,
lot.
is that a dog back there? What is that, a kennel?
Girl, whoo. Let me walk away, girl. And when I come back,
Girl, please do.
when I come back, bitch, you better have a better attitude.
Take a lap around the studio.
Bitch, you need some dick. Oh, hold on. Let me mute me real quick. You want to come over here smacking this shit?
Oh shit, you up there frying motherfucking pork chops in the air fryer, ain't got shit in here for me to eat. So yeah, I had to eat something.
Well, girl, I already knew you was gonna get something to eat, so it was in my spirit.
Whose animal is that?
Girl, that is the next door neighbor, girl.
Girl, I would call the ASPCA. All right, so look, we're gonna talk about
Girl, first, before we start talking about all that Monique and DL Hughley shit and all of that, girl, how was your week? You had me come over there slaving and barbecuing. Bitch, did not go to a next function smelling like all motherfucking barbecue and shit.
Somebody said, no, don't mute now. Don't mute now. Somebody said, I'm screaming at the TV. What she say? Scroll up. She said, wait. Okay, wait. She said, yeah, I can read this. No, don't mute now. We grown. Come down. Excuse me. I don't even see it now. Oh, I don't even see it. Somebody, we need soundproofing in the studio. Excuse me. All right, sorry. So, but I had a great week. I just got off a conference call with Derek, Suzanne, and the other people because we had to pull their asses together by sending us some raggedy ass contract. How dare you? So anyway, they fixing that. So I'm here. I went to the gym today. I done had to cuss Daniel damn near out today with this damn concrete because that shit should have been done by now. Like I was gone for 2 weeks. Why is this shit not done?
Girl, and get something that cover the shade, girl. I need a little shade, girl, because it was very hot.
Girl, the gazebo is up. Okay.
Girl,
Jay, put that up so you'll be able to sit your ass over there.
It was very hot. I know it was your first barbecue. You did a very good job. You can't cook on the grill, but
bitch, I did cook.
Girl, I ain't talking about the shish kebabs that you made or the leaves that you was putting on there. I'm talking about you need to learn how to cook some chicken. And
bitch, I don't need that.
Girl, I went over there like a real black woman, and I came over there. I sashayed in, and the girl said, "Oh, hey, that's Keon." So
Who said that?
Everybody. When I walked in, girl, they was like, "Oh,
no, girl, I put it on Patreon. Ain't nobody said that."
They said, "Oh, about time some liveness come here, honey." Everybody was like, "Oh, Keon."
Ain't nobody said that. I got the video over on Patreon.
Well, girl, go listen again. Girl, because you know you know how to edit shit real good.
I ain't got to listen to nothing. You ain't nobody said that when you came in. They were like, "Oh, who's this queen that's switching in here?"
So I had brought some stuff over. Craig and finally invited me over to his house around his Caucasian senior citizen friends. And we had a good time. You know, it was very interesting.
There was not no senior citizen friends.
So I went over there and, I helped out on the grill and, cooked the little chicken and my man seasoned it. And I cooked the little sausage and Craig fucked up the mushrooms.
So you fucked up the mushrooms?
No, that was Jack.
Oh, Jack fucked up the mushrooms because I was like, I ain't did nothing with them near mushroom. I put some asparagus on the grill.
Right. So it was pretty cool or whatever. Then fast forward through the week, I had a barbecue that Craig didn't come to on Monday.
Well, because you invited me an hour or two before.
Well, girl,
and I
had told you the day before.
No, you didn't.
But you know what? I'm not gonna hold that against
Thank you, because
I'm not gonna hold that against
okay, tell the people why.
People, I'm not gonna hold that against him because I did say that I might or I may do a barbecue the following day. So when I woke up, I did.
You didn't text me when you woke up.
No. I did send out the text message later too, because at first it was just gonna be for me and George,
right?
And then I said, we were gonna invite some people, so I wound up, barbecuing and everything like that. And then y'all, it was a very good time. But while I see her, I finally met Kim for Pay for Your Say.
Well, hold on, Jackie. My condolences to you. I am so sorry to hear that. She said she lost her mom yesterday.
Oh my!
You guys, please say a prayer for Jackie.
Oh, girl, my eyes got watery real quick, child. I'm sensitive to that.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was. Thank you, Crystal Rowe. This bitch just moving the damn mouse all around. You can't even see the comments good. Thank you, Crystal Rowe. Yeah, take a lap, bitch. In fact, give me the mouse.
I'm gonna do like Kaya did, girl.
Well, Kaya ain't never come back.
But girl, I got to come back because this is my shit. So girl, I got to come back because it's my house, girl.
well, Kaya ain't never come back. So just let me know now if you ain't coming back, because I can't go through that again. Because I was there too with Madison. But at any rate,
I just want you to fix your attitude good. Okay. Because bitch.
But wait, I did want to say this. You invited me hours before the barbecue, and when you invited me, by the time you invited me, I was already at somebody else's barbecue.
You text back 6 hours later. So I text you and said,
first of all, you can't invite an important bitch like me. You can't invite an important bitch like me hours before.
I text you at 2:00. You text me back at 5:00.
I was in the thick of the barbecue. I was already at their barbecue at 2. I was there at their barbecue at 2:00. When you text me, I was already there. So by the time I saw your text, I was in the thick of it. Like we were having a good time. Like I wasn't at somebody's barbecue looking at my phone, Keon.
Well, okay.
I was in the moment. I was enjoying the people that I was barbecuing with.
Okay, well, girl, you weren't barbecuing because you can't barbecue.
The barbecue was queuing. And somebody asked, no grilled fish. Yes, niece. We had grilled fish and smoked fish. Chef Jack's.
You know, they always know. I'm sorry, Craig, but you know, these people always like to turn things. I mean, they said, why am I acting up when y'all was praying for Jackie?
Right, because you went from tears to being hell again. Yes, we had grilled salmon and catfish. And the catfish was smoked. Oh, and we had grilled cod and grilled salmon. That cod was amazing.
Well, girl, no shade.
And then the catfish was smoked. And then she threw it over on the grill for a little bit.
Girl, no shade to Chef Jack. You know I love Chef Jack dearly. But girl, that wasn't fish, honey. Because by the time she pulled it from smoking, bitch, the whole bone.
That was nothing but the bone.
That was a skeleton, girl.
I told her ass. I said, why would you put the fish on the grill itself? You got to lay that on aluminum foil.
Look, I looked at Kim. Kim looked at me. I said, well, damn.
Now you got to put that on aluminum foil.
Girl,
because fish will fall all between, and by the time she pulled it up, girl, the skin and shit had yanked all of the meat and it dropped all down in the coals and shit. I'm like, Jack, now you're supposed to be a chef. Now I knew that.
Girl,
let me tell you about her talking ass. I said, she about to disinvite herself. She do too much talking.
No, girl, she need to cook. No, girl, you done ran half of the other bitches away, girl. Girl, don't run her away, girl.
Right. It's like, girl, what are you doing? And so she's so busy because you guys on the Patreon know when we got into that conversation with Christine, my friend Christine, I had lunch with her today.
She's a pretty black woman. Do you hear me?
I love her.
She got that bald head. She
has some Jamaican and Bahamas in her.
No, not Bahamas, girl. Bahamian. It's called
Bahamian.
Bahamian, girl. That's what
I know. I know what it's called.
That's what I mix with.
Bitch, you mix with nigga and black, okay?
and my dad's side of the family is Bahamian. Girl, you want me to call my brother them and they can tell you?
Anyway,
but no. So, anyways,
I better know this bitch was from Miami. Now she from the Bahamas. Where you from? Freeport, Nassau, where?
Girl, don't ask me where them hoes from because I don't know. I just know I'm mixed with it, girl.
This bitch claiming and don't even know where they from. She don't
even know her people from. Speaking of things, honey, yes, honey, to all my people, we're born this way. Yes, we're born this way, honey. It is Pride Month for the girls.
Wait a minute, according to you weren't born this way, girl, because you were straight.
Girl, I got tapped. Girl, that man touched me, girl. I got a little touch.
Oh my god. But yeah, so Chef Jack came over there. Was I done talking about? So we were in the thick of a conversation. Us, Christine, and so Jack. Girl, you're supposed to be over on the grill. Not that she was cooking for the barbecue, because we all took turns cooking. Scott started off. Scott did some Beyond Burgers, and bitch, you threw the motherfucking chicken wings on top of our vegan burgers.
No, hold on.
Yes, you did.
Hold on. Let me tell you something.
Yes, you did, bitch.
Let me call Jack real quick.
You ain't got to call her.
Let me tell you what Jack said. Jack said,
I don't give a fuck what Jack said. I'm telling you what I said.
I kept saying, no, Jack, we can't put the meat on the grill because
so it was her.
Craig gonna be mad. Craig gonna be mad. She said, fuck that shit, Craig. Talk about I won't put the meat on there. She said, I like a little lines in my shit.
Okay, I'm gonna put her ass on silent lunch. And for those of you who don't know what silent lunch is, that means she ain't coming to nothing for the next 3 months. But anyway, I'm gonna put her on mute. But listen, so Scott started with his Beyond Burgers. Then I came behind him and I just, move this motherfucking flag.
Because Craig, you was born this way. I flew this way. You know how they say they fly to Atlanta. Girl, I came on the trip.
Yes.
And I never went back.
So we all kind of took turns doing like stuff. It was a potluck barbecue. You brought what you were gonna cook. Because y'all know I don't eat no meat, so I wasn't doing no motherfucking chicken. Even though now he know I'm on the line.
Tell your man answer.
I ain't answering.
Answer him, honey. Hey Carlton, we on live. You always call when I'm on live with Craig, so we'll call you back, okay? Is it an emergency?
Usually people with some decency say hello when they answer.
He pulled you
together. Oh, no, he ain't pulled me together. Well, I was just trying to talk to you real quick. Hello, Carlton. How are you?
That wasn't a conversation.
You know what, Carlton? We're on live. Is it an emergency? I think not, because you're able to talk. Goodbye.
Yes, in Kim's defense, she did cut up.
You're being rude.
You're the one answered it and say hello. In Kim's defense, she did slice up because I had planned on doing zucchini and squash and onion. So she cut up the onion. She's cut up the tomato so people who could put tomato in their burgers and stuff. But so I actually grilled Kim's chicken. She came, brought it. She had it seasoned and everything. So I just threw it on the grill and I put some barbecue sauce on it. But what I was going to say was, Jack left that motherfucking fish over there. Let me get to this part of the story. Jack left that motherfucking fish over there on that damn grill while we were in our little conversation. And I kept saying, Jack, girl, come get this fish. I said, this fish is in the smoker. She said, well, it's smoking. I said, girl, get over here and get this motherfucking fish.
Let me tell you something. All jokes aside, though, I love Jack.
I do too.
That bitch
until she had too much to drink.
That bitch is. Let me tell you something. Oh, let me not say that bitch. That lady, honey. That woman. She's a funny woman, honey. But bitch, when that foot got caught between your stones.
So wait a minute, y'all. Listen, y'all. So listen. If you're on the Patreon, you have seen closely what's going on.
You trying to do that fucking cute ass design, bitch. I'm gonna sue your ass, bitch. We're gonna split the money, girl.
Right. You can sue me. Just give me a little piece of the money. So I got these pavers in the backyard, and the rocks are not in there yet, right? So it's just the pieces of concrete. When I tell you, Jack then got her damn ankle caught in between the damn concrete.
Look, damn, I told
my friend Wendell, his husband completely fell.
Oh, no, what's the big one name? My friend Randy. He got caught. I said, let me tell you something,
Randy got
bitch,
caught.
You fall, bitch. I can't pick you up.
Right.
I said, girl, you just gonna have to lay down there.
And see, that's the other thing I told Dan. I said, get these goddamn rocks out here. You need to get these rocks in between so that shit can be level. Anyway, we done recapping. I know people who ain't never watched before who happen to stumble across this video because we called it the DL Hughley and Monique fight. They're probably like, well, when they gonna talk about that? Here we come now.
Here we come now. You know, for those who always come to our church,
yes, indeed,
they know we have to open up. This is our opening prayer.
Here's how we open right here. Go past the ushers. Pass that plate around, please.
Please.
Girl, because gas is high over here.
Girl, gas is high.
But girl, it's high on your side of town.
Girl, it's high, girl.
Girl, regular gas is $4.14.
Bitch, it usually take me $35 to fill up Lucy. Girl, Lucy is 60 now. Girl, I said, but damn.
It costs you $60.
Damn near. You had a couple of more cents. It's $60. Girl, I'm burning these lights and stuff, girl.
Girl, yeah, because we need to get you a new computer. Valerie Hood, she said, this is my first time here. Hey, girl. Hey,
Valerie. Welcome, Valerie. I am Keon Stafford, and this is my old auntie, honey.
Be careful. Yes, please like and subscribe to the video.
We've been going live for about 4 years now.
Has it been that long?
Bitch, it has been that long since 2018. It's 2022.
Correction, we actually have 770 people watching.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. So, girl, let's talk about this bitch Monique.
489. Now you're not gonna talk about her like that because see, you got to be impartial.
I love Monique. I was watching Fat Girls the other day.
Is that a movie?
Yeah, now she a skinny girl. She talked all that shit about the big girls.
I knew secretly she wanted to lose that weight.
I know she did. But girl, let me say this. I love me some Monique. Let me tell you something. She is one of the best queens of comedies that's out there and everything. But did you see that new video floating around where she was talking about D.L. Hughley?
Bitch, yeah.
Girl, we should have added it to the damn
I
thing.
should have added it, but we can play it. But look, before we get into that, I wanted to tell you guys.
Girl, why ain't in your top pen?
Because we don't text like that.
I know we always
we always FaceTime.
We always FaceTime because
girl, we don't text a whole lot.
We don't text no more, girl.
And when we reading the children, that's over in the DMs and Instagram. now that we can't get released.
Bitch, if our DMs ever get of us ever get leaked,
bitch, the whole
girl,
gay community.
I'm gonna have to keep my gun on me, bitch. Cause girl,
I'm not fooling with you. But
let's talk about Monique.
Yeah, so you sent me this today, right?
I love some more. Now, some more is the top.
Love some more.
I did say Monique is one of the best. But some more, baby, that bitch top all them whole. Oh, she top all them.
But you know who I love too? I love Adele Givens.
You
know Adele Givens?
That's the one with the gap.
No, she had big lips. Let me show you Adele Givens. Now, Adele Givens was my girl. She was in Players Club. She was Ronnie's friend.
Oh, Tricks.
Is that her name?
With the big lips?
Yeah. Adele Givens. That's my girl.
I call her Gums.
Yeah. Look, one time she was
girl,
on.
Finish that drink, girl, because we're going to get full tonight.
Right. She was on Def Comedy Jam one night, and she said, look at this nigga right here. Because she was talking about sucking dick in her act. And she said, look at this nigga right here, this big nigga right here. She said, nigga, you so big, that would be like, she said, these big ass lips of mine, that would be like a whale eating on the Tic Tac. She said, this nigga ain't got no dick.
Girl.
I hollered. Adele plays no games, baby. But what I was going to show you guys, Keon sent me this earlier.
And bitch, that was the truth, though.
This is the truth.
You want me to read that?
Go ahead.
Honey, I need y'all to sit. You know how you sit up in your chair or sit up in your seat when something good? Y'all sit up real quick. Everybody sit up, honey. Everybody sit up in the church. Everybody that's in the church, y'all scoot to the edge of y'all chair because this going to be good. It's a Monique fell out with Oprah, Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, Deborah Lee, BET, Will Packer, Ebony Magazine, Lionsgate, Netflix, Steve Harvey. For those who keeping up, bitch, we on number 10. Whoopi Goldberg, The Breakfast Club, Roland Martin, and now D.L. Hughley. There comes a time when you have to take a look at yourself, and she just got put back on by 50 Cent and T.S. Madison.
And I would have added Lee Daniels because Lee Daniels actually went on her show. I mean, came on stage at a comedy show, and she's now actually going to be in this movie that Carlton is working on in Pittsburgh.
It's like, don't you think she need to chill out just a little bit?
Then let me just give you a little tidbit of information. The role that she's taking in this film
for 50 Cent.
No. The role that she's taking on this film that Carlton is working on in Pittsburgh that Lee Daniels put her in, it was supposed to go to Octavia Spencer.
Right.
But Octavia Spencer was busy.
Girl, let me go get one of them pork chops out.
Girl, this bitch about to go get a pork chop.
Girl, finish it.
Now, my thing is, while Keon is running up to get that, I want you guys to hear what she said in her comedy act in reference to D.L. Hughley, if you haven't already heard it, because I know some of you may not have heard it. I know some of you have.
Monique is to be the last motherfucking person on the goddamn stage. She is the headliner. That's what I signed the fuck up for. I'm 30 plus years in this motherfucking business, and I don't open for no goddamn body. The contract said the headliner. The contract said the headliner. The contract said the headliner. But a nigga named D.L. Hughley turned into a bitch and said I won't perform and say that.
Now, I will say that I do think that she went too far in terms of how much she shared. And there's actually a longer clip that I watched, and I feel like she robbed those people in the audience of a comedy show. Now, I don't know if she went into her whole act after that. My guess is that she probably did not, because they only had, because like if you looked at that contract, let me pull it up, because I did add it in here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but if you looked at that contract, it did say in there like they had 30 to 45 minutes. The act was like 30 to 45 minutes long, and she went on a rant for probably 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, right? And I just think that she went too far. I mean, I do understand. Let me see. Okay, this isn't the contract. I didn't put the contract up here. It's in my phone, but I didn't think that was important at the time. But anyway, in the contract, they did say each act was like 30 to 45 minutes. But she did post this. This is a post from her Instagram, and I don't know if you can read it or not, but she basically says in this email, she's corresponding with the promoter or the venue. And in this email, it is saying that she is the headliner. Mm-hmm. It says Ada Rodriguez, then DL Hughley, and then her. That's an email. And if you look at that, where it's coming from, it came from those promoters. And then this is also her Instagram. If you look at this, this is the run of show. The last thing on the run of show, right down here on the bottom, it shows her name. DL Hughley is further up in the show, right? Mm-hmm. But then he posted the same thing, the run of show, which is from the promoter, and he is the closer, and she's further up on the bill. Mm-hmm. So my guess is, and I said this the other day, I'm not changing what I said the other day. I said this the other day when I did the live. I think, and I could be wrong, that the promoter may have basically told them both what they wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? In terms of, okay, you're going to be the headliner. You know what I'm saying? Because they both got probably top billing.
Right.
See, Philip, do you live in DC? I mean, Detroit. He said the promotion said DL with Monique. So that implies that DL is the headliner.
Right.
DL with Monique. But I agree.
But did you see the video that she said?
What she said?
She did a video, and I wish I would. Oh, matter of fact, I did save it.
Okay, good. I personally think, and this is what I said that day, I think the promoter probably told them both what they wanted to hear, because he or she wanted to book them both. Because if you look at the paperwork that the promoter sent to both of them, that they both individually posted, DL's had him as the closer, and her paperwork had her. She had had Monique as a closer.
But it's gone. But
what did she say in the IG video?
What Monique said was, she was at a show, and she said she been doing this shit for 30 plus years.
Yeah. I played that when you ran upstairs.
Oh, you played that video?
Yeah.
But what she was saying was she ain't never been an opener. She always been a headliner.
And she said, you were opening for the Kings of Comedy. I was the headliner for the Queens of Comedy.
For the Queens of Comedy.
And I understand that point. I truly do. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, and I said this the other day, Kelvin, when I did that live, because a lot of people are like, well, DL showed a contract. No, that wasn't a contract. The contract has signatures. Mm-hmm. She presented a contract that had initials. He presented a deal memo. There's a difference.
Right.
And so again, but going back to the point that I was about to make, yeah, she was the headliner for the Queens of Comedy. He was an opener, because he wasn't technically a king of comedy.
A king of comedy, right.
But my thing is, how many decades ago was that? Like, you can't always rest on your laurels. You understand what I'm saying?
Because I will say this. Like they said, girl, you just not coming back.
Yes, I'm saying. So even though she's saying, he was an opener, but he still ain't at opening status. Like, he got a radio show now, and like he has a platform now. So he ain't still an opener.
But what I was going to say too, sometimes things, and I love us.
I agree. He has yet to show a contract.
Right. I love us. But you have to think too, sometimes people need to humble themselves.
And I agree with that too. That was my next point.
Sometimes people need to humble themselves because you just now getting back into the scene because you was crying not too long ago. And you wanted all, I think the last movie that she did have was the Christmas movie.
This Christmas?
Last Christmas?
Yeah, it was like that ensemble show or something, that Christmas movie.
But my thing is, and I love Monique down. I'll go to bats for her. I love her down. But sometimes you have to humble yourself because just like how,
bitch, do you see how many people watching? Go ahead. I'm listening. Keep going.
Girl, just how you just now getting back into the scene, and now your ego is up here. Girl, it'll come right back on down. It'll trickle on back down, and you'll still have to continue doing those Instagram videos for promoting your exercise. You know what I'm saying? So what I if Monique was in front of me right now, what I would say to her is, I love you, queen. I love you down.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to look in the mirror.
But see, I don't think she has people in her corner that are honest with her.
And it starts with the husband. It starts with the husband.
And that can be dangerous.
Very.
And you know why it can be dangerous? Not just if you're egoic, but it can be dangerous if you're a drug addict and you don't have people around. I'm not saying, and I'm not saying she's a drug addict.
Because y'all take shit the wrong way. We ain't talking about that.
She's a drug addict. What I'm saying is, if she was a drug addict and she didn't have people in her corner, that's just as detrimental.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
But you know what, too? Sometimes you have those people around you. Like, I'm going to say, for instance, like this. So, you, Monique.
Almost Christmas is the movie.
Yeah, Almost Christmas. I would say to you, bitch, you Monique. Girl, fuck them. Girl, you stand up for what you need to do. Instead of sometimes saying, now, Monique, now look at it this way or look at it that way.
Yeah.
Put your feet in these shoes. Or look at it this way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people think because it's just like the elders, because they think they are older, they think they have more knowledge and wisdom.
Yeah,
and it's
that's
just
not
like
always
her.
the case.
She's been in the game for so long. She think, okay, bitch, I'm untouchable. I can tell you this. No, girl,
but you always got to be teachable.
You'll be, bitch. We will counsel you in a minute.
It's important to be teachable.
That part.
You understand what I'm saying? And I just wonder, and I love Monique because I remember Monique when. She's from Baltimore. I'm from Baltimore. She used to have a comedy club down on Liberty Street. Those of you from Baltimore, you may know what I'm talking about.
Let me get you a little more drink. Honey.
Yeah, please fill me up.
Yes.
She had a comedy club down on Liberty Street.
Y'all see this bitch drinking all my alcohol?
Oh, girl, put that little cheap ass Tito's in the bottle.
Oh, girl, I got some more, honey.
And she had a comedy club, and at the end of the show, this is before she did the Parkers and all of that stuff. I was in college. I was at Hampton, and I would come up for the weekend sometime to visit family. And sometimes, or I'd be home for Christmas break or the summer break. And I would go to her comedy club. And she would literally be at the end of the line waiting to shake everybody's hand and to thank everybody for coming in. And this is when comedy clubs and places like that charged you had a 2-item minimum. And it was unheard of at that time. She said, listen, we got to keep the lights on in this motherfucker. She said, y'all either order 2 things, either 2 appetizers, or a drink and an appetizer. She said, but we're gonna charge you for 2 things. We're gonna charge you for breathing the air. Right. She said, we gotta pay the bills around here.
That part.
And then I'll never forget, she said, listen, I want to go out to California because I want to get me a sitcom. I want to get me a TV show. And several years later, she ended up starring in the Parkers. But my question is, and I was thinking about this earlier now as I was thinking about coming over here to get ready for this.
Right.
I really want to know. I would ask her if I could say to her, is there ever a moment that you've looked back and said, I could have done that a different way?
Right.
I could have, I wonder if she regretted how much, because she basically insinuated that DL Hughley meant down low Hughley.
Yeah.
She said something about he getting bent over and fucked and like I'm like, girl, is that real or you just tell it? Or you just saying this?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But my thing is, it's almost slanderous. And I mean, a savvy attorney really could sue her.
It's crazy, Craig. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. It's very crazy because you like you say, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Just like, you know, I'm gonna say this. Let me say this. I'm gonna say me and you opening up right for a show.
Yeah.
Right. I'll say, okay, well, you the headliner and I'm a headliner. That's what the promoters told us, right? And this is what
co-headliner.
Yeah, we're a co-headliner.
But somebody got to be first and somebody got to be last.
Right. So I would say, okay, well, I opened up for you, right? I'm opening up for you. So I'll say, you know what? Me and Craig really are on the same level because, bitch, we're co-headliners.
Right.
But then you will come and say, ask Monique, well, I've been doing this. I've been in the game motherfucking 30 years. I opened up, I had my stage play and I did this and I did that. And here I am.
Is that me talking?
Yeah. You said, well, I had a sold out play and I did this and I did that.
And I wrote 4 books.
4 stars.
Bitch, they 5. Bitch, they 5 stars. If you need to purchase any of my books, you can visit CraigTheWriterStewart.com or going over to Audible or Amazon. And I also have a greeting card business, sayitnacard.com. But see, that's what I'm saying. That's how ego shows up. My ego is not set up like that. It really isn't. But my thing.
Niece,
are we looking for something?
I want you to turn back around because you got the ego a little bit, bitch. I'm here to keep.
Well, we all have ego.
No, I'm here to keep you honest.
But what I'm saying, no, Wolf Blitzer, you ain't got to keep me honest.
I'm here to keep you honest.
Wolf Blitzer, you ain't got to keep me honest. What I'm saying is, we all have ego, but it's a problem when your ego consumes you or overtakes you. Is the better word.
Bitch, I cooked them pork chops. Oh, I'm sorry.
Girl, she didn't put these pork chops with a little season all in it and put that shit in the air fryer. She swears she stood at the pan.
But girl, I knew you were coming, honey.
I don't eat that. What the fuck that got to do with me?
What I'm saying is I was trying to hurry up and cook and get it out the way.
Anyway, but I just feel like, and then because see, here's the thing, and I really want to kind of delve into this a little bit.
What is your question? What is her question?
What was her question?
She said, "Can y'all answer my question, honey? What is your question, Miss Bell? What is your question?"
Scroll up; it might still be in there.
Well, no, I want her to retype it.
You're welcome, Dawn. But here's the thing: why you want to make her retype it if it's
because it's too far up?
Oh, but my thing is this, and I really am serious when I say this. I almost feel like she's this vigilante with a lost cause. She's fighting a battle that's really not there. You understand what I'm saying? Because like sometimes you can just be triggered just because there's a trauma that you've experienced. Like that whole thing that happened with the Precious thing and being blackballed or being perceived to be blackballed and not working for years and being called difficult. Like that could have been a trauma. And so when this whole promoter thing happened with DL Hughley, was it kind of like a knee-jerk reaction? Like, bitch, I ain't gonna be no punk. Like, y'all not gonna walk all over me.
You ain't gonna be no what?
No punk.
No
punk. Like,
woo, bitch, you sound like a Miami girl. Girl, that's why I say don't pounce. You say I ain't gonna be no punk, honey. Girl, oh look, Craig.
When will I see you again?
Born this way.
It's almost like she's fighting herself. And it's just like, at what point do you and let me just say this, let me make this plain. Because a friend of mine said to me decades ago, we're all one bad decision away from making the same bad decision that somebody else made. So yeah, she's fighting this battle with the entertainment industry and all of these people that Keon just read off on that list.
That part.
But sometimes you are fighting your own internal battle. You don't have no friends because you alienate everybody.
Right.
You can't stay in a healthy relationship because you alienate all of your partners. You can't keep a goddamn job because you alienate everybody. It can't be everybody else all the time.
Not all the time. Maybe
some of the time.
Some of the time.
But not all of the time.
Not all the time. Sometimes you have to say self and yourself say, And you say, bitch, you need to look back in the mirror, girl. I need you to stare at yourself real quick because, bitch, you may be the problem.
And if you can't be honest with yourself, because see, I say in words never spoken, one of the best parts of life is when you can admit the truth to yourself about yourself. But if you can't be honest with yourself, you have to have that tribe around you to say, come here, bitch.
And what you have to be teachable. Like you said,
you gotta be
teachable.
And you can't be all upset and get all bent out of shape because somebody come, because that's what friendship is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what relationships are. But a lot of times people go into relationships and friendships with this facade. And I've said this time and time again on here. People always want to say, oh, I want real ass friends around me and da da. But when somebody's coming to you with some real shit, you don't want to hear it. You don't know how to take it.
You don't know how to take it.
And you don't want to hear it. Then you stop speaking to that person because they didn't told your truth to you. Mm-hmm. Something you needed to hear.
Honey. I filled you up, honey. I need one more cup.
What, get this right here. Be true to thy own self. What you want? The ice?
The ice, bitch. Ice.
Bitch, I'm engrossed in the conversation.
Yes, me too, honey. Yes, indeed.
And then it's just like she got real gutter. But see, I'm from Baltimore and she from Baltimore, so that's what we do. So we don't really know how to.
And that's you see how your auntie act.
Oh, my Aunt Gloria.
Child. Is your cousin in here?
My cousin Byron.
What they say, your fine ass cousin. I ain't never seen him, so I can't vouch for it. But that's what they
say. If you related to me, you know he fine.
Boy, girl, truth be told, girl, you ain't that cute. As I pour my motherfucking drink. Okay, that part.
Well, let me tell you something I learned years ago. I alone am enough. Amen. I alone am enough. Say it to yourself. I alone am enough. I don't need no approval or approbation from no bitch. Oh, they said we missed the question again. Now this lady didn't type this question again, and we still missed it. Let me scroll back up. Let me see what her question was.
Something.
It was like Thimbley.
Bail. Look for bail. There she got right there.
Wait.
Right there.
Oh, here it is. All I'm hearing is what Monique should or shouldn't do. What part does DL play in this? They are both professional and should be held to their standards. Well, I said that on my live the other day, that we can't just take sides. You know what I'm saying? But what I would say is, I don't even know if DL has culpability, or dare I say, as much culpability, because he came on stage after her. She the one went out there and went on this rant on the stage. She opened it up. So what was he supposed to do? Come out and not say anything? He said a few things about it, and then he went into his act. He said a couple things, and then he went into it. But my friend whose comment I just read, I'm sorry, I can't remember the name right now. But what I did say on my live the other day, and those of you that watched it, you can vouch for me. I said this the other day on my live. I was disappointed in him for responding again on his Instagram. I know he wanted to respond because she.
He came.
She posted it on her Instagram, but I was disappointed in him because I follow his Instagram and he always posts a lot of stuff about Black power and all this stuff that's going on with the police and Black people and Black people getting unjustly treated and this, that, and the third. And so I just feel like, and I said this on my live the other day, it would be like me. You guys know I'm always talking about supporting Black people and we got to be sweeter and kinder to each other. And right. And then you turn around and you see me dragging some Black woman or dragging some gay boy or dragging somebody Black, period. Like it's disjointed. It's incongruent. Yeah. But you know what? So I was disappointed in him for that reason.
But you know what? I don't want y'all to get into, because, people always get into he's a male, he shouldn't say this or he shouldn't act towards. Let me tell you something. Sometimes a bitch get fed up.
And I agree.
Or a man get fed up. Let me stop using the right bitch.
Yeah.
Sometimes somebody get fed up. And when I say fed up, sometimes you have to put a motherfucker in place.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes people need to get a dose of reality. And I think she's got to the point where, like I said before, and don't get me wrong, I love Monique Down.
I do too.
But I think she got to the point where she's a little more seasoned. And I keep saying this and I'm stressing that she's a little more seasoned and she'd have been in the game so long. She think that she know it all.
Right.
She's not adapt. She don't
adapt.
Adaptive,
right.
She don't adapt to the new.
And I agree with you, B Cutie. That's what I'm saying. I'm so I'm in the middle. I feel like he responded because she went out there before him.
Right.
And she went on a rant. I'm telling you, it was about 8-10 minutes. he said a few things and then he went into his act. And yeah, he posted on his Instagram, but I really feel like he didn't say a lot. It's just like if I had come out after somebody tore my ass up on the stage, I'm probably going to say something too.
Right.
And I believe in community.
Right.
But
You're right. We were talking about this last time I went live.
What?
Not Monique, but we were just talking about how sometimes you have to humble yourself and sometimes you have to get into, you have to be teachable. You have to.
You got to be teachable. I mean, that's across the board. That's in your relationships. That's in your friendships. That's in your family. That's in business. You got to be teachable. And, it's so important to be able to harness your ego. You got to be able to harness your ego. That ego, I'm telling you, ego tears up so many relationships, friendships, relationships, whatever, because you can't humble yourself. Some of you are single right now. I'm just painting the picture because this is across the board. This ain't just in business or about Monique and DL. We can all learn from this. Like some of you aren't in relationships right now simply because you couldn't apologize.
And you know what? Speaking of apologize, not to put me and my baby business out there, but let me tell you something. Sometimes you have to learn how to say, you know what? I apologize.
That's humility.
The other day, matter of fact, yesterday.
You fucked up?
No, it wasn't.
You fucked up?
I did.
Oh, okay. I'm just waiting for you to be honest.
Yeah. So yesterday I did, but it was something. It wasn't nothing real big. Just, something small.
Yeah.
And he said something to me, and it was just like, okay. So I reacted a certain type of way.
Yeah.
Right. So after I let it marinate and I thought about it, I called him back and said, you know what? I do apologize from earlier. Because I see where you were coming from. I didn't get it at the moment, but now I see. You get what I'm saying? So, and he said, I appreciate it. Thank you, whatever. But it's just like sometimes sometimes you're not always right. And sometimes you get stuck in your ways, and sometimes you have to say, hey, you know what? Like you said, you have to learn and normalize how to say, you know what, I apologize.
You got to get comfortable. I'm gonna tell you something Carlton said to me once. He said, I have to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
That part.
When you're in a relationship, I don't care if it's a business, you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable because it's not about you.
Because
it's not all about you.
You're growing. You're growing.
I say this all the time. There's that pain that comes from a healthy growth, and then there's the pain that comes from dysfunctional relationships. You got to be able to decipher between the two. That dysfunctional shit, get rid of that. But when it's a growth it's a pain that comes from a healthy growth because you're growing in a new direction.
Right.
That's what you want to hold on to. And it's uncomfortable and it's painful, but you got to grow anyway. And, I don't know. I was just disappointed to see them carry on like this publicly. I really was.
Yeah.
I really was.
And for me, I think,
and the thing that you just said the other day, you said it was something really small, but I thought about it and I apologized later. It's important to be able to apologize about the small stuff. Because it's those small things that will snowball and then accumulate, and then it becomes something big. If you can't apologize for the small shit, you ain't never gonna be able to apologize.
You'll have a whole snowman.
And it's hard because there are times that it's hard for me to apologize. I apologize. Listen, there are times I've apologized to Carlson. I'll be like, okay, well, I apologize. Like when I was in Pittsburgh, y'all on Patreon saw it. We had a quick little snafu. And I had to apologize. I was like,
I'm sorry. I got to answer this.
Go ahead. And I was like, I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry it came off that way. Like, you got to be able to do that. You got to, if the relationship is important to you, whether it's a business relationship, friendship, whatever. But I was very disappointed in both of them. I truly was. But listen, I think we've talked about that enough. I do want to say this to you guys. I really appreciate those of you that sent something for my birthday. I just went to the P.O. box today. I did upload that. Pardon me. Whoa. I apologize. I did upload it to my YouTube channel earlier today. Philip Syfax. I absolutely love that bottle of wine that you sent me. I don't even know if I showed you guys on the Patreon or on the YouTube, but I actually decided to post that on there because on my YouTube channel and not just on Patreon, because I don't know if all of you are on Patreon that sent something, and I needed you guys to know that I appreciate you sending something to the P.O. box. It's down in the caption of the video. I appreciate you sending stuff. I appreciate the cards. You guys know I always keep your cards. Peggy, I think it was, Tanya sent the most beautiful cards. I thank you so very much. But Philip, that bottle of wine, I'm never opening it. I told Carlton earlier, I said, don't touch this. We're not opening it. I'm gonna set it over here on the bar card. It was so thoughtful, Philip. I truly appreciate it. I was like, oh my God. And you mailed it on my birthday. So it's been sitting in the P.O. box at the post office for so long. Because you guys know I can't get to the P.O. box as often as I like or I want to. Yes, that bottle of wine was so nice. I was like, oh my God, this is so nice. But anyway, I appreciate it all. I really love the card that Peggy sent. I read them all on the Patreon. Oh, you saw it on YouTube too, because I put it on there. But I really appreciate it. So thank you very much. I can't say it enough. Thank you, Tanya. And I love the card that you sent. And it was just so sweet. It was so sweet. And my girl Brown and Beachy, she's in here. My girl, where is she? Let me find her comment. My girl Brown and her name is Jacqueline or Jackie. Oh, wait, Philip said there's a card in the box. Oh, I gotta open up I still got the box. I'm gonna have to go and look at it. I didn't see that there was a card in there. But I still have the box at home, so I'm gonna look at it when I get home. Here's my girl Brown and Beachy.
All right, cuz I love you.
Her Instagram, not Instagram, this is her YouTube channel. Please follow her YouTube channel. She lives in the DMV, and she just purchased me a new juicer. I gotta really show you guys on Patreon. This juicer is amazing. First of all, that girl is quiet. And my girl Jackie just taught me how to juice with red peppers, orange peppers, and yellow peppers.
Wow.
You cut the green part out, the little stem and all the little seeds out, but then you juice everything else. When I tell you it takes the flavor to another level, I mean, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that. But her YouTube channel, she tells you guys on her YouTube channel how to travel in a luxurious way on a budget.
Wow.
For the low. So I subscribed to her channel already. Go look at her channel, subscribe to her channel. When I mentioned it a week or so ago, she said about 100 or so of you are subscribed after I had mentioned it. So listen, if you're in the market for traveling and that kind of thing, and you like to live in a luxurious way, go and look at some of her tips. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I want to say this, Craig, because it's been on my heart. Just different days and everything. Last night was one of the things. I want to say this. I want to say, if you're suffering, I received the call. That's why I had to step away for a second. But I'm not going to put the person out there. But what I want to say is, if you're a person that is dealing with some type of mental health, in any shape, form, and fashion, don't be afraid to go get some help. Don't be afraid. For real. Because sometimes, and we all, as human, as a collective, we all deal with some type of mental illness. Some have it more, or it triggers more than others, but we all have some type of form of mental illness. Some type of form. You know
Ryan and I were talking about that yesterday.
And it's so crazy because the field that I'm in now, I think that I was placed here for a reason. Like what I do now is work. I think I was placed here for a reason, and just to help people, because what I do for entertainment as what we're doing now, and then now what I'm doing as a profession, it ties into it. But I had a episode where someone was close to me went through something serious. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, don't be afraid. That's why I had to take the call and just step out, because it's like, don't be afraid to just reach out and say, hey, I need some help. I'd have been through it. I'm pretty sure you'd have had an episode where you needed some, it's in us as people. We try to hide it.
Well, because we do try to hide it. Let me just say this real quick. Her channel is right here. It's Brown and Beachy. That's her channel. It's a travel channel. We do try to hide it. That's a part of it. But I think also a part of what happens too is we've been taught as Black people and people of color, other people of color as well, and conditioned even to pray it away.
Yes.
And I talk about this in Book of Jewels.
Yes.
And this is not a plug. Those of you that read the book, you know this. I talk about in Book of Jewels how we approach prayer as if it's magic. And you guys know I pray every night before I go to bed. So I'm not discounting the power of prayer. But what I am saying is God also gives us tools.
Yes.
Going to the doctor, medication, or whatever it is. You understand what I'm saying?
And let me say this, Craig, before you finish that. Sometime, and I say this to people all the time, you have to be careful what they give you.
I just talked about that yesterday.
You have to, because
no, that was today on Patreon.
No, because the reason why I'm saying that is because just like I go to a job, that's their job.
And a lot of times these doctors will work with these pharmaceutical companies and they'll say, well, we're trying to push this medication. And like you'll have all these doctors that are now pushing this new medication because they're going to get some sort of a financial kickback.
Yeah, right. So you have to be careful. You definitely have to be careful because everything that and you know I'm learning. I promise you, I'm learning as I'm growing and just thinking and talking about different things or whatever. And it's just like, and I always said this from teenage years. I hate to take certain medicines. George tell me all the time, why you suffering? Because it's just like they're in the business too.
What do you mean? Why you suffering? What is
like? Why I'm suffering? Like sometimes I won't take certain medicines, or I like, for instance, I have a headache or something like that. I'd rather go to sleep or, do something that's a remedy than actually take a medicine for it. You know what I'm saying? Or I have to be like dying sick or very, very sick for me to go to the doctor. You get what I'm saying? So it's just different things because, like you say, you have a job, I have a job, they have a job.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Therapy is important.
Therapy is important. I actually went to therapy, and I shared this too for those who watch me on my channel.
When did you go to therapy?
I went to therapy at the end of the year, going to the beginning of the year. Because I got to a place where it was just like it was time to actually do something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was starting to not be myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was just like, okay, I had experienced so much within just the last 2 years.
It's so funny because yesterday Ryan and I were talking about this. Those of you that are on Patreon, when we were putting together that heating lamp, we were talking about it. He was like, no, I'm sorry. He said it later. But he was just like, I just think that everybody needs to go to therapy.
No, seriously.
I used to go to therapy.
Seriously.
I had a standing appointment Tuesdays at 2 p.m. because you need to get that stuff off of you. And even and sometimes maybe you don't have anything specific that's going on with you. But when you look at the climate of what's happening in the world, and I've said this so many times before, there's certain things that I scroll past on social media. Like I follow Sean King and Amanda Seals and several different people that post a lot of shit where black people are getting attorney Ben Crump. I follow a bunch of people who post shit where black people are getting shot down and it's a new case. But sometimes I scroll past that shit because like I have to kind of manage my own mental health.
Yeah, and what you take in.
And so as a person of color, as black people, sometimes and I'm saying those as two different things because I'm so tired of some of you messaging me as if I don't know there's a difference between black people and people of color. There is a distinction. I get it. I'm trying to be inclusive, but I know that takes a toll on us.
It does.
Even if it's on a subconscious level, the shit is on the news. It's on social media, and you just feel the energy when you're moving around in the world. And so it's just like sometimes you just need to decompress.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You just need protect your mental health. Yeah.
And you know what? And I'm gonna say this for those people who are out there just like me, I'm the person who everybody call when something is wrong.
Yeah.
When they need advice, when they need just a ear or a shoulder to lean on, I'm that person. And sometimes you take on everybody else's problems and it seemed to become your own.
Yeah.
It feel like you're actually going through it. So I have to tell myself, and I'm learning, I promise you, I'm learning how to say, you know what? I love you, but just give me a moment.
Listen.
Give me a moment to just, because I'm going through stuff on my own. So I can't always just call when I'm going through stuff, I can't call you because bitch, you're going through something already. So I can't call you. So I take different avenues to channel or to compress what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes as I know, it's more people that, and I see you guys saying, me too. I am that person. I am that person. I'm that person that takes on everything. Once again, I just received a call. I received a call a couple of days ago. I received another call a few days after that. So it's just like, you know, when and I have said this too, and it's not you're looking for sympathy or you're just, but it's just like, well, when is somebody gonna take care of me? Because I'm taking care of everybody else.
And I'm gonna tell you, this fucking monkeypox. Carlton and I had a conversation about it last night. I said, bitch. Well, I didn't say bitch because we don't talk like that to each other. But I was just like, monkeypox. I said I wouldn't be fucking if anybody near me came up.
Let me tell you something. It's a population control. They're trying to do all these things to compress us or to manage population and to just get us down. You know what I'm saying? So, bitch,
population control.
Population control.
I was like, this monkeypox. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like all them them sores and lesions and scabs and shit all on your body. I said, I wouldn't be fucking nobody.
Thank you so much.
I ain't fucking nobody. No, if I see some monkey paws, you got scabs and lesions and shit all on your body.
Yeah, but you know what? You don't.
That shit is worse than.
You know
bitch,
what? You don't.
If that shit happens like coronavirus, bitch.
You don't hear too much. That's what I was gonna say. You don't hear too much about coronavirus no more. They say
it's still here because that shit is popping up.
They say, you know what? I hear certain things and certain things. You know, they just say this or they say that, whatever. But baby, it is what it is.
Right. I mean, it's just. Wait a minute. They said there's a first case in Georgia.
Yeah, it's one in Georgia.
What?
Yeah, girl. I seen that.
Let me get to the house.
That was headline.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm about to be in my backyard. Y'all can find me in my backyard. Don't even listen.
Rashida, you're correct.
How you get monkeypox?
I don't know, bitch. I ain't trying to catch it.
Let me Google that real quick. How the fuck you get monkeypox? Thank you very much for the cash apps.
Ooh. Yes. For those who sent things to the cash app, thank you so much. But yes, it's serious, y'all. I'm so serious. It is serious. Take care of you.
Let me look up monkeypox.
And I'm learning as I grow. I'm learning to really take care of me because you get into a state where you get so used to taking care of everybody else around you that you forget about you.
And look, I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday. I'm not gonna say his name, and he said that he has the flu vaccine. He got the shingles vaccine. He got the coronavirus. I said, you got all that shit floating around through your body. Y'all know I barely got the coronavirus.
And I'm not being funny, but be the first one to check out with all that shit up in you.
Craig, please pull down my Patreon question. I don't know what your Patreon question was, niece. Oh, okay, you get monkeypox through sexual contact.
They said it's in gay people.
What? Monkeypox is transmitted person to person through close contact. Bitch, slide over. That way.
Girl, I ain't got no motherfucking monkeypox.
The virus. What is it?
No monkeypox. No
It's monkeypox, not pops.
Pops, bitch. P-O-X.
Right, but you said pops. P-O-P-S.
Bitch, I said X. Pops.
No, you said pops. Anyway, which requires prolonged face-to-face. Move over. Or close contact. That's probably why you were up in the shower.
No, honey. My man had just got home. Speaking of that, my mother-in-law rung her bell today.
What bell?
For cancer. She.
What you mean she rung her bell?
She rung the bell. So when you beat cancer on your last treatment, you ring a bell.
Oh, he told me last week that her last treatment was.
So her last treatment was today, and she rung the bell, and she has beat cancer for the second time.
Oh, good.
So, girl,
good for her.
I wasn't able to be there physically.
Uh-huh.
But when I tell you I was so full today, Craig, I cried because it's just like, you know, I am sensitive to that subject. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for me and her have built the relationship outside of George. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
Just building
I never knew that about ringing the bell. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, so when you ring the bell, I'm gonna show you the video. And one thing, what she said was, she had great. I'm gonna play the video. I'm trying not to cry. Whew. My eyes got watery again.
Yeah.
But it's so touching because, you know, you just never know what people's going through.
Well, girl, you gonna show them?
I'm gonna show you first, bitch. I'm gonna
Is she about to cry right there?
She was crying.
Oh wow.
For the second time.
And I'm sure that's scary
It's
to have to deal with that twice.
Twice, yes. Let me show you.
Because she had breast cancer, what, 10 years ago?
13
years ago. And she in the opposite breast.
Yes.
She said I couldn't have asked for a better group. Oh wow. That is so sweet.
Yeah, so it's just like, you know, like,
God.
So I don't have my mom, but, you know, me and her have built a real good.
You her daughter-in-law.
We have built a real good rapport and relationship. So it's just like, oh my God, like, whew. Like just to see her before, because I wasn't there for the very first time that she went through it.
Yeah.
But I was there for the second time, you know, or whatever. And it was just like, oh my God, like, you know, I don't want him to experience what I'd have experienced. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's just very touching, and they look like twins, girl.
Yes, they do.
They look just like twins.
Yes, they do.
So it's just like, oh my God. So it was just like today I was full this morning because I was just like, oh my God, I can't be there. You get what I'm saying? But because, you know, work experience and, you know, just, you know, starting another job and just things like that. So I couldn't be there. But, you know, I sent her a video and everything like that. And she had a good time. And we was able to laugh and talk after. But it was just like, oh my God, like, you know, this is the second time. And I told her, I said, man, I was laughing earlier after, when I was on the way home. No, this was today. This was all today. So on my way home, I said, girl, you the beat again. I said, girl, they told me you can fight. Like, girl, you what?
What your mama used to say?
If you see me fight the bear, baby, help the bear. Don't help me. Baby, don't help me, help the bear. Because I'm gonna whoop this bear ass.
Let me translate, because this bitch talking like she's right out of Miami. His mama used to say, if you see me fighting a bear, because he said bear. If you see me fighting a bear, don't help me. Help the grizzly bear.
Help the bear. Because, baby, let me tell you something. I got me. So y'all help the motherfucking bear.
You concerned about him.
Because I'm going to whoop this bitch ass.
Right.
So when I was talking to her today, I was like, you know, because we always laugh and we kiki and we ha-ha.
You and his mom.
Yeah. So I said, girl, they told me you know how to fight, girl. They said you to beat that cancer again, girl.
Yeah.
I said, girl, you like Lady Ali. No, she was like, yep, they said that. So just to keep her up in good spirits and, you know, just different things like that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I have became close to her. Like, you know, child, we talk about his ass. That part.
Right.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, you just become so close. So it's just like, just to see her at the beginning all the way up into now, it's just like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, you know, because, you know, you at some point, you know, you want to give up.
And especially, that's what I'm saying, this is her second time around. I remember when George, he posted about it on his Facebook.
And he was crying all day today.
I know. And he didn't say what it was initially, but I texted him. I was like, what is going on? Are you okay? And he told me that this is her second time around. And George is an only child, right?
He's the only child.
He's an only child. His mom lives in, well, how far is Augusta?
2 hours away.
Augusta's 2 hours away. So George works a full-time job and a part-time job.
Right.
And he took time off of his part-time. And he was going home to Augusta. So he and I kind of connected on that. Because my mom, of course, you know, came down here with me. And so he and I had conversations about that you don't know about.
I want to see if she open. Is she up? Go ahead.
And he was he was going home to Augusta, and he would stay there for like a few days just to help her out while she was going to her chemo and stuff like that. It's taxing. It's a lot.
Hey, my love, you up?
Yes.
Girl, it's 800.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am amazing. I just heard of what this ringing of the bell means. I had never heard of that. And Keon just showed me the video. I am so proud of you. I am so excited for you. And you know, when George got that juicer for you, I said, get her a juicer, get her that green juice. You know what I'm saying? Because that green juice is good for detoxifying your body. So I'm just excited for you.
Thank you so much.
You are very welcome.
Girl, I was about to start.
He's
crying.
sitting over here crying and carrying on. I said, your mother. I said, you're a good daughter-in-law.
Look, it is 800. Look, it is 843 people watching us right now. So I was just telling them your story, and I was just telling them how, you know, oh my God, I was trying to cry. Hold on.
Woo! Because believe it or not, there's somebody in here that has your story.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So we just showed them your video when you went over there and you rang the bell. They're saying congratulations. And they are.
Yes.
They're saying congratulations and everything. But yeah. They can hear you.
They hear you, girl. They hear you.
Somebody said I'm crying. It's amazing. And the fact that you had the stamina and the fortitude to deal with this again, to contend it again.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And you got through it. Yeah. Because I know it was easy to be discouraged a second time around.
Exactly.
You know.
They're more advanced than they were when I went through it 13 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's totally different from then to now.
Yeah. Well, I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome. And next time I see you, I gotta hug your neck.
Yeah. Definitely.
And a kiss on the cheek. I can do that. I got you.
Look, let me get out. I want to talk about it no more, child. I'm about to start crying again. But yeah, we were just talking about it. I said, oh my God. So we were just speaking of it because some people have been following us and watching us for a long time. And I was just like, oh my God, you know, she had rung the bell today. And I was explaining to Craig, you know what it meant. And, you know, I wasn't able to make it there, which I was so upset and stuff. So we were just talking and stuff. So I was just calling, say, let me call her real quick. And
we were on your platform year before last.
Right. We talked about you. She came on, and this is before she was diagnosed with cancer. Okay. She was diagnosed this year, but so it was a year before. So we were just talking about how she had beat cancer the first time. Yeah. And we were just talking about it. You know, people were saying, you know, they was experiencing some of the same things, or they had family members and stuff like that. And then for her to go through it this year again and beat it again, it was just like, oh my God. So I'm gonna actually pull that live up, and then we actually went and we did the walk for her in October.
I remember that.
And we set up everything. So it's just like, oh my God. So now we got something to really celebrate again this year. Because I was telling girl, I told you, girl, you know how to fight.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So I was just calling because we was actually talking about. I was saying, you know, it's like over 800 people watching. So I was like, no, what we were just talking about. So I'll call you later on, child. You ain't finna get me crying again tonight.
Well, you already did that.
Love you too. All right. Bye bye.
Stay on them juices too. Keep doing them juices.
Okay, I got you. You got to send me some recipes.
Okay. I sent some to George, but I'll send him some more. Okay. All right.
Talk to you later.
All right.
Good night.
But you know, you guys know that I talk to you guys a lot about juicing and stuff like that, and being mindful of clean eating. Today I was at the gym and I saw a Black woman and her daughter. The daughter was probably about 13, and they both were overweight, but they were in there working out together. And the mother was like, come on, I'm gonna count for you. They were doing jumping jacks.
Right.
She said, I'm gonna count for you. And then when I do my jumping jacks, you count for me. So when I stop jumping,
motivating each other.
And my friend Angela, we were at the gym today, and she said, that's right, Mama. That's how you do it. You teach her, you know, And then I said to Angela, I said, but the key is, what are they going to eat when they leave here? Because when you're not conditioned to eat clean, I don't give a damn how long you work out in the gym or how much cardio you do. 90% of getting that body right is what you ingest.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you guys all the time, I'm not advocating for everybody to stop eating meat. If that works for you, great. What I'm suggesting is be mindful of what you're eating and how much you consume, and be mindful of how much fried food you're eating, because you can't go to the gym and have this amazing workout and then go and get Wingstop or Buffalo Wild Wings, or you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to be mindful of that. You can eat like that, but let that be the exception. Eat like that on the weekends. Monday through Friday,
your cheat days.
Those are your cheat days. Monday through Friday, you need to eat cleaner. You understand what I'm saying? I have a friend, and I'm not going to say his name because my pen pals have been with me from the beginning. You know him. A friend of mine texted me yesterday and said, hey, message me. He texted me and said, call me when you get a chance. And I was on my way to meet Derek J and his sister for dinner yesterday. And I called him, and he said to me, I've been in the hospital. This man is 40 years old. You guys know I'm 46. He's 40. I called him, and he said, I've been in the hospital since April. Bitch, we in June.
My God.
He has to have a liver transplant. And when you have a liver transplant or any type of transplant, you got to take those help me, my baby nurses, and antiretroviral virus medications, because your body naturally will reject somebody else's organ.
Right.
So you got to take those medications for a period of time. And then you got to be on medication probably for the rest of your life, certain medications for the rest of your life. But the fact that he's 40 and he's probably going to experience health issues for the rest of anti-rejection. There we go. And so you got to be mindful of that kind of stuff. And so what happened was, just to give a little more story behind it, he was diabetic, but he had not been diagnosed as diabetic. He had gone several times. They kept telling him he was not diabetic. He wasn't diabetic, but he was diabetic. And he has varicose veins on his liver.
Jesus.
So he's basically on the kidney, on the liver. I keep wanting to say kidney. He's on the liver transplant list, and he's waiting for a liver. 40 years old. And this is why I say to you guys all the time, be mindful of what you're eating. I'm not trying to beat you guys
what you
down.
put in your body.
Yeah, I'm not trying to beat you guys down.
It is so funny that
but you got to be mindful.
It's so funny we're talking about this. I called somebody today, and I'm finna show you a picture. I called somebody today.
Well, I know who you're gonna tell me.
You don't know who you're gonna tell me. I called somebody today, and they were on my heart. And I said, you know what? I said,
bitch, why you got 61,000 emails in here?
I said
61,000 emails.
I said, you were on my mind. I said, we haven't talked. I said, you usually call me and say, my child, I haven't talked to you or spoke to you or whatever. I said, but something told me to reach out to you today.
Yeah.
This person have been not even 40 yet, has been on dialysis, need a kidney transplant. Just had a horrible, I won't say horrible, but a very what word I'm looking for? Very challenging late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
Okay. And I called them today, and oh my God, it touched me. I called them today and don't even look.
Who do I know him?
No, you don't.
Oh.
But don't even look. And it's just like,
how old is he?
I wouldn't say he may be no more than 36.
And see, bitch, you love to say that I'm old, bitch. But see, I'm in better shape than a lot of these young kids. This why I be joking, but you better lay off that fast food and shit.
No, so it was just touching because it's just like, I'm the type of person like now I think, oh my God, because I'm always a person like, let me reach out, make sure this person okay, or because it's like, what is this my last time talking to him? You get what I'm saying?
Hello?
And right before then, he explained to me, hey, I'm getting ready to go under surgery. So it was just like, oh my God, what if you don't make it out?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we hate to talk like that, but it's real life.
Because when my friend texted me yesterday, I had no idea what he was texting me about. And when I called him, I was blown away. But he sounded like he was in good spirits, and you know, he's had 2 donors.
Ooh.
One liver was too large, the other liver was too small. So he's had some options that have come up, but it hasn't been the right fit yet.
Oh my
but
God.
Niece and nephew, be mindful. This could be God speaking to you through me. Be mindful of what you're eating. Put some of that sugar down. Somebody said, "What do you have any suggestions for sugar addiction or whatever?" Dave and I were talking about it today. I've been waiting for this video. It's on my Patreon though. It's gonna upload. I'm gonna put it up there tonight. But he was saying today on my Patreon that sugar is right below cocaine. The addiction, like the addictive qualities of it.
Oh my God.
There's cocaine and then there's sugar. And he said he had to come off of sugar because he said even carbohydrates like rice, pasta, because rice and pasta and potatoes, white potatoes, that shit breaks down in your body and it turns into sugar. So he stayed away from those, and then just actual sugar like juice and all that kind of shit. I chase my cocktails with soda or juice or something, but baby, I drink water every single day. I went to eat with my friend Christine today. Let me have water. I always drink water.
And you know what? I
went to dinner last night with Derek J and his sister. Water.
I am increasing my intake of water. I am.
You have to.
You have to.
When people say, "Oh, I don't like water," I don't understand it. You need to make yourself like water.
Let me tell you what tricked me. I would drink the flavored water, and then but I did that to start taking so I get used to it, and then I gradually went into regular water. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was something that I had to do, and I'm not saying that I'm not gonna sit up here in line and say I just drink water.
Yeah, that's all I drink.
But I will say I don't drink soda. Now, if I do drink soda, the only soda that I do drink is a ginger ale.
Yeah,
I will when I want the caffeine or something. I drink a ginger ale. But that's the only drink. I haven't drunk a Coke. Because baby, let me tell you something. Once I found out what a Coke can do to a motherfucking battery acid and a motherfucking ground beef.
Listen here.
I ain't put no.
I ain't never seen what it does on ground beef. What does it do to ground beef?
Bitch, look what it do. If you ever see what it do to a ground beef or a steak,
what does it do?
Bitch,
it eats it up,
girl.
And you drinking it down your esophagus.
Woo!
Yeah, see, I don't drink soda. But my thing is, here's the other thing. My girl Brown and Beachy that I just told you about, the travel channel. We did a one-on-one, as I mentioned earlier. She wanted to do a one-on-one conversation, and she said to me on that conversation, cilantro is really good for removing metal from your body. Mm-hmm. Certain foods have metal in it. Limes are really good. I knew this, for myself. Limes are really good for alkalining the body. But so because she told me this about cilantro, I started getting cilantro. Girl, we sitting right here. Why you got to look at the live? But cilantro is really good for removing metal from your body. I put it in my juice. You know what I'm saying? I need to start putting some recipes on my Patreon. Yeah, some like juicing recipes, because I know some of you guys are juicing now.
Yeah.
And you're using smoothies. Yes, limes are great. Here she is right here. This is her. Limes are great for, even if you do lime. Yeah, I know a lot of you use lemon in your water and stuff like that. Start using some lime.
I've been using lemon in my water.
Yeah,
baby.
Start using some lime.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, cilantro is really good for alkalining the body. So like, if I know some of you saying it tastes soapy, but definitely start putting it in your juice. Put it in your smoothie. Oh yeah, it's key limes. Yes, thank you, April. It's key limes that are good for alkalining the body, not just regular limes. It's key limes.
Key lime.
But yeah, use that cilantro in your smoothies. Blend it up. You ain't got to taste it directly, but it's good for it's just interesting. What did I say? Alkalizing. Thank you, Mariah. Alkalizing. Girl, listen, niece, it's the thank you.
Don't blame Tito.
But see, I'm still teachable. I knew that, but baby, but thank you for correcting me. My ego is not so big.
Finish that drink, honey.
My ego is not so big that I can't be correct. Thank you, Mariah. I appreciate. It's alkalizing.
Girl, we did cheers all night, girl. Cheers to a good show tonight. And we almost at the end, bitch, because you finna go home, girl. You finna have me up all night.
Yeah, bitch, I got to go.
But no, seriously, Craig, it's just God is working. I don't know who, everybody have a different God, or some people don't believe in God, but the higher power is working, and He is moving through the universe.
I really think you calling your mother-in-law right there, it's gonna help somebody. It's gonna inspire, because somebody is watching and they're going through something right now. Some sort of a health thing.
I promise y'all, when I tell y'all what I do now, I see people.
Girl, what do you do?
So I work now. I do admin, but it's like I do admin and counseling at the same time.
Okay.
Because people come into the school and come into the college, and they are people who have or who need a second chance at life.
Yeah.
People who don't have high school diplomas.
GED section.
Yeah.
They trying to throw me in the GED section.
We actually give them real high school accredited diplomas. It's a dual program. They can study medical, dental, heat in the air, electrician,
so trades.
Trades, and I deal with people who have really dealt with real life experience, Craig. Well, I say every day, if I wasn't as strong, I'd be crying with them. Sometimes I tear up. It's just like, and it made me think like, damn, I thought I had it bad. Baby, I ain't been through half of the shit that y'all have been through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So people come and they need the guidance, they need the help, they need the reassurance that I can do it.
Yeah.
Because
some people don't have that in their life.
For so long, people tell them, and what gets me is when people don't have their parent support. Like I'm dealing right now, as of today, I'm dealing with 2 students right now, young. One of them 22 and one of them 27, who lost both of their parents. No mama, no daddy. So how the hell you gonna get through life? No, you ain't got no real support system, no real backbone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, oh my God. Yes.
No, I said key lime, like a key for a door.
Bree seen me last week. So you remember I said, I was telling you somebody called me Keon at work.
Oh, and she said she see me on the line. She see you on the line.
Yeah, that's
her.
He
told me about it.
Right.
Hey, Bree.
So
hey, girl, hey.
Bree came to the job, right? And she said, Keon. And I look back because they don't call me Keon.
They call him his other name.
My other name.
His real name.
But the short version of
Keon is what? Your middle name?
My middle name. So they call me the short version, which is Shy. So when she said Keon, I said, hold on, girl. What you know about Keon? So she was just like, I watch you and Craig, or whatever. She's like, I watch your show all the time, and I have met her before.
Thank you,
but
Bree.
I had on my mask and everything like that. So
you had met her before?
Yeah, I had met her before. And another funny thing is, I was at Bulldogs on Sunday.
Girl, you stay over there.
Girl, I was at Bulldogs on Sunday, and somebody tapped me.
What they do?
They tapped me and said, come here real quick. They did just like they said.
This is a couple weeks ago.
So I looked back. I said, who are you?
See, the bitch is nasty.
No,
Nephew's a nasty bitch.
No,
y'all ain't gonna get. Listen, if you run into me, I don't act like that. I don't do all that.
No, because they was acting weird. He was just like, come here. So I said, who are you? Or whatever. So he was just like, I watch you and Craig. And I was like, oh,
see, you so nasty.
You. No. But it was how he was doing it.
Please forgive him. That is not a reflection of me.
Somebody
said, like that.
Keon isn't your real name. Well, hello, stranger.
Right. Keon is not his real name. That's his middle name. But yeah, it's a key lime. They're still asking about that. There's a lime, and then there are key limes. There's a difference. My friend Scott actually just bought a key lime tree, and he planted it in his backyard.
So girl, I said, girl, don't call me that here, girl. They don't know me by that. But no, it's funny. But no, I am going to do something very soon, and I want to put together something, and it's gonna be called Becoming Keon. I'm still thinking of a name, but you guys will find out my real name very soon.
Wait a minute. T-Spring said, I met you once. Your facial expression was a tad nice, nasty. Wait a minute. Wait, niece. I don't remember meeting you. Is that your picture down there? I don't remember meeting you. Yeah. Get that one right there. Got a snipe. That Neffy's a nasty bitch. That's the Iyanla Van Zant reference. I don't remember meeting you. T-Ray sings. Where did we meet?
We're gonna do a special live for Pride. You know what? That live
wait, get this one right here. Maya gonna say, "Oh, I can see that. I am not nasty. First of all, I'm not nasty to people. I'm like, hey, how you? I'm like, even if I don't know who you are, I'm like, hey, and I'll be waiting for you to tell me.
You know what? We're gonna do it at my house. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a special live, right? And it's gonna be a live. We're gonna have people sitting over there because I got the other camera right there. And we can ask like different questions about like just different things. We'll put it together. If you don't do it, bitch, I'm gonna do it by myself.
It was in the summer, a Juneteenth thing in Atlanta in Apache parking lot. I was not in Apache parking lot Juneteenth. The Juneteenth thing that I went to, I was double dutching, and it was like a food truck, but that was in the West End. And I do remember a woman saying to me, I had a sandwich in my hand. I was with Carlton, and I had a sandwich in my hand, and she said to me, "Is that vegan?" Excuse me, but it was a crab cake sandwich. I was like, "No, this isn't." But I wasn't nasty. Was that you,
Marie? Who's shady in real life? Craig.
She said that's the one. Well, that wasn't at Apache, and I wasn't nasty. You were like, "Is that a?" She didn't say hello, hey, nothing like. She said, "Craig, is that a vegan?" And I was like, "No, this is a crab cake." Oh, she said they moved the Apache over there. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. But I wasn't nasty to you. Don't do that. I was not nasty.
Bro,
I remember
you
that.
are nasty though.
No, I'm not.
They'll know the Craig I know.
Well, bitch, I'm nasty to you. But I remember that. And she was like, "Is that a vegan sandwich?" And I was like, "No, it's actually a crab cake." And I just laughed. And then me and Carlton talked about it. But no, I wasn't nasty.
You're nasty. You talking about me being a nasty gutter snipe. She said, she said, "No, Craig don't want to receive it."
Forget the comment. She said I was nice, nasty. Girl, stop it. Cut it out. She said, "I still love you." Right there. Taurus are never nasty. Unless you cross us.
Girl. But no, but Craig, I really enjoyed this live tonight.
I did too.
Bitch.
I did too. This is a good one. My favorite part of this live was talking to George's mom.
Yeah, mine too.
And it was my favorite part because I know somebody's. I get emails from you guys every day, either on the Patreon.
Yeah, I get not emails, but I get Instagram messages. They always find me on Instagram.
Yeah. I mean, either you're sending me a message on Instagram or through my website or wherever. I get your messages every day. And so I know somebody heard what she was saying or saw that video that you played and they connected with it. And if it carries you through your next treatment or whatever it is that you're going through, then that's great. I mean that sincerely. Like I really, really do. Because I know some people don't have a tribe. You know what I'm saying? And they hold on. I'm gonna tell you, I realized at some point, and I've had a little too much Tito's to be able to tell you exactly the moment, but there was a point where I realized that there are people who are holding on to my words. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't take that lightly. I really don't.
And you know what? I'm fairly new to where I'm at. So I really don't share, just me as a person, I really don't share too much. I have to really let you in my circle. Mm-hmm. But I know when one of my director, I have connected with her without connecting with her. So I know when she's having a bad day, or I know when something is off with her. And one day, yesterday, actually, to the exact, I was sharing with her that I lost my mom and she lost her child last year.
Oh, wow.
So on this year, May 10th, I remember her crying. And I was saying, it's going to be okay. Like, what's going on? She never shared with me what it was, what me and her was talking in. She was saying, I lost my child last year. She never shared how old or how he passed. But she was just saying that she lost her child or whatever. And I was just like, oh my God, like, I couldn't imagine. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. Craig, can your fans post their photos with you? You need to do a collab. Yeah, I would love to do that. Of course I will post that. I surely would. Let me remind you guys, I did a live. I don't know if it was this week or if it was last. I think it was this past week. Remember, the Amazon shares are split tomorrow. So if you're going to purchase some Amazon shares, purchase them tomorrow. Right now, Amazon shares are $2,200. But tomorrow, it's gonna be split. They're gonna be about $100 or $111 or something like that a share. I just wanted to remind you.
Yeah. So Craig, so when you gonna do this show? Because
what show?
When you gonna do the traveling? Because
I'm
a host.
Oh yeah. You know what? I really do need to do that. I really need to do that.
I told you I'm a hosted girl.
I think we need to go to Houston first.
We can do that. I'm gonna go with you.
Now,
girl, y'all may have to help me get my plane ticket because this bitch.
Girl, you need to get that motherfucking computer first. That's what we need to work on first.
Girl, do you see? Ain't act up none tonight.
Because if
ain't act up none tonight. The only thing it did, I had to change the source of the sound. But girl, it did very
if I got to come over here one more night.
Girl, we did good night. It ain't free.
Wait, why Mariah say is somebody vacuuming? No, that girl, that's this heating. That's this HVAC system making that noise, girl.
You know what, bitch?
She said, "Is that somebody vacuuming?" You hear that whistling? Listen. It sounds like we outside.
Bitch, it's because we in the basement, bitch.
And look, somebody said earlier we had.
And on that note,
what's up, y'all? It's your boy Keon Stafford, and that is the real.
I'll be back.
Okay. Somebody said earlier that we had almost 1,000 people. No, niece. We had
over 1,000.
Yeah, we had 1,076.
Almost 1,100.
Can y'all see that? We had almost 1,100 people. I had to screenshot it. I had to take a picture of it while we were talking. But anyway, listen, you guys have an amazing night. If you send a Cash App, I appreciate it. Oh, it's only 3 people.
I appreciate it too.
Let me say thank you to these 3 people.
Girl, because I got to get me a new computer, honey.
Yes, you do. Thank you, Josh Mosley and Indigo Blue.
Justin said, y'all still on here? He had to left and they came back. Yes, niece, we still on here.
You ain't had nobody no business leaving. But thank you, Indigo Blue and Josh Mosley. I appreciate the Cash App. And Wayne and those of you that sent a super chat, I appreciate it.
I need my half on the super chat.
Girl, listen, I got enough just for gas to get over here, okay?
Girl.
Listen, you guys have an amazing night. Brush your teeth, floss your teeth, brush your tongue.
And we'll see you next week.
And say your prayers.
Bye.
What's up, y'all? Your boy is back. Guess what, y'all? I am coming back to your TV screen, your computer screen, or whatever goddamn screen you be watching me on. Make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Real Keon Stafford. Because, baby, I got some old nasty exclusive content coming for y'all this year, baby. So make sure you catch me live weekly. That's 9 p.m. weekly, y'all. So hit that like, hit that share, and hit that subscribe button. All at The Real Keon Stafford. And while you at it, follow me on all social platforms at The Real Keon Stafford. Like I said again, your boy is back. So y'all know when y'all with me, we gonna laugh, cry, talk shit, and have some fun. So see y'all soon. Bye.
Why is he doing all that cussing in his room?